They say justice is blind, but I think she just prefers to look away. Especially when the guilty share your blood. This morning, I walked into that courthouse not as the prosecutor, not as the woman who made criminals tremble, but as the defendant. My heels clicked like gunshots against the marble floor, each step echoing years of silence I should have broken sooner. The Hall of Justice in Brookvale gleams too bright, sunlight bouncing off polished glass and the cold, hard truth beneath it. I've walked these corridors 1,000 times, carrying the state's seal, wearing confidence like armor. But today, it's different. Today, the armor's cracked. And there they are. Vivian and Patrick Hale. My parents. The word still feels strange, like trying to fit into a coat 2 sizes too small. Vivian sitting beside her lawyer, her diamond bracelet catching the light as she laughs at something only money could make funny. She's dressed like she's attending a gala, not a hearing, cream suit, pearls, perfection pressed into place. Patrick stands behind her, jaw tight, checking his watch like time itself owes him something. They don't see me at first. Maybe that's fitting, they never really did. When Vivian finally turns, she smiles, thin and rehearsed. Well, look who finally decided to show up. Our prodigal daughter graces us with her presence. Her voice is sugar laced with venom. I don't flinch. I just walk past them, black suit simple, spine straight. The bailiff's call cuts through the tension. All rise. Judge Holloway enters, robe flowing, eyes scanning the room. His gaze lands on me. Miss Hale, he says slowly, recognition flickering. Didn't expect to see one of my top prosecutors on the defense side today. Yes, Your Honor. I reply evenly. Family has a way of creating unexpected situations. Behind me, Vivian inhales sharply. They didn't know. They had no idea the daughter they abandoned grew up to fight their kind in court. Their attorney, Leonard Brooks, turns toward me with a calculating smile, the kind that says he's already planned his victory speech. But there's a flicker of doubt when he sees my files, my composure. He's realizing the storm they started isn't one they can control. It wasn't supposed to be like this. 30 years ago, I was left on a porch in Portland, wrapped in a faded blanket, handed from one generation to another like a borrowed toy. My grandparents, Margaret and Henry Hale, took me in. My mother promised she'd come back in a few months. Months turned to years. Henry, a retired judge, taught me that justice isn't about punishment, it's about truth. He'd read me stories about his old cases at bedtime, his voice steady, moral, unshakable. Margaret taught me love, the quiet, reliable kind that doesn't need words. They came to every recital, every award ceremony, every milestone. My parents? Postcards. Excuses. Empty chairs in the front row. When Margaret died, I was 16. Vivian arrived 45 minutes late, wearing sunglasses indoors and complaining about the lighting in the chapel. I stood beside the casket, promising Margaret I'd make her proud. That's the night something hardened inside me. Henry placed a trembling hand on my shoulder and whispered, "Love is a choice we make every day. Some people just never make it." That memory comes rushing back as I sit in this courtroom, watching Vivian and Patrick whisper to their lawyer, like they're plotting the next move in a chess game. Leonard rises and says, "Your Honor." The plaintiff questions Miss Hale's competence to manage her late grandfather's estate. I lean forward, my voice steady. For the record, I prosecuted 3 successful fraud cases in this very courtroom last month. Judge Holloway's subtle nod says everything. He sees through them already. But my calm hides the truth. Because 1 month ago, I discovered something that changed everything. It was raining that night. The storm hit hard against the windows of Henry's study. I was cleaning his desk when I found a wooden box I'd never seen before, hidden beneath old case files. Inside were leather-bound ledgers, each labeled with a year. His handwriting, precise as ever. The first entry read, "Vivian called again. Sent $2,000 for Patrick's latest business opportunity." My hands trembled as I flipped through page after page. Monthly transfers for 22 years. The total made my stomach twist. $500,000. Gone. I opened another ledger. Photographs slid out. Vivian on a yacht, Patrick at luxury resorts. Smiling. Carefree. All during the years they told Henry they couldn't afford a visit. I searched his computer next. His password came to me instantly, Margaret's birthday. And there they were, emails from my mother. Manipulative. Perfectly crafted. Daddy, I miss you. Just one more loan, please. Patrick's career is finally taking off. This will be the last time. But it never was. I scrolled through years of deceit, my chest tight. They hadn't, Jay.